Welcome back to Lakeisha Sexy 40 Plus channel. Thanks for clicking on my channel. As always, it's much appreciated, sexy. If you are new here to this channel, I bring realistic lifestyle vlogs your way. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be a sit-down vlog. However, realistic vibes, sexy, realistic vibes over here. Your girl loves to speak about fragrance, everything that smells good. I love fashion. I love to travel, but I also love my family. And I display my family and my regular lifestyle here on my channel often, sexy. Every Sunday to be exact. Sometimes on Wednesdays. You're seeing this video on Wednesdays. On a Wednesday, I thought I would do a sit-down vlog with something like I did in my last vlog, but I put it towards the end of the vlog. And that's basically ask questions that people don't ask enough of. So that's what I did in my last vlog, and I felt that it went really, really well. And I thought I should basically continue on with them vibes, like bring a new vibe to my channel. A lot of times I hear my younger cousins and my younger friends, shout out to Rose, shout out to my girl cousin April, and my boy cousin Lloyd Jr. Like, I hear them say often, like, you need to bring that to the channel. The vibes that you give your man, the vibes that your man gives you, you need to incorporate that in your channel. And I was always hesitant about how to incorporate it in my channel. And I feel like these questions has helped me come to a conclusion, like, yeah, I can make a good segment out of this, sexy. And that's what we're doing today in this vlog. We are basically gonna ask questions that men don't ask enough of. There's a little different swing to it this time. Last vlog, and if you didn't watch that vlog, sexy, go back and watch that vlog, because it was a everyday in my life vlog. But in the last part of the vlog, I incorporated a segment, what I call questions we don't ask enough of. So this time I just felt to do this video alone and see how the numbers go and see if my sexy crew enjoy this style better. Me just sitting down, answering some questions. But don't be fooled, sexy. In the future, I will still incorporate segments as such, questions we don't ask enough of. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell and give your girl a big thumbs up for this video we doing right now. Give this video a big thumbs up, sexy. So, sexy, today's segment came just in time for me, right? My man and I was having a conversation over the weekend, and he basically brought something to my attention. We did like a whole little thing. We called our friends and everything and got them involved, because he asked, like, baby, do you think women are able to tell? He didn't say women, because he'd be like, I didn't say that. He didn't say that. He asked, do you think people will be able to tell the 3 Ps for a man and the 3 Ps for a woman? His debate was, we all are able to say what the 3 Ps are for a man, which is to protect, to provide, to profess, right? To profess your love. Like, men are supposed to be the protectors of us, and not just physically, mentally as well. Of course, they're supposed to provide, and they also supposed to profess they love. And that's basically what we were speaking about in the last vlog, about how your man is supposed to be proud of you. Your man is supposed to be proudly bragging about you, proud of you. So those are the 3 Ps for the men. So I'll bet, because we made a bet, we made a couple of phone calls to different individuals, friends and family, and we asked them. I told him. He asked me, I told him. And comment down below, sexy, if you know the 3 Ps for a woman. Because I know we know it for the men. His debate was, we not gonna know it for the woman. That was Hamo, my man. That was his debate. He said, no one is not going to be able to tell you the 3 P's for the woman, but everyone is going to be able to tell you the 3 P's for the man. So I was like, you think so? I don't believe that. So we made a couple of phone calls, and I'm not going to lie, he was right. He was right, sexy. He was right. When we made the phone calls, nobody couldn't tell us the 3 P's for the woman off back. But everyone got at least 2 of the P's right for the men. And you know they said protect and provide. They forgot about the profess. Profess your love. Be proud of your woman, basically. They forgot that one. But other words that they said basically meant the same thing. So he was right. They knew the 3 P's for the men. But no one told me the 3 P's for the woman. Right? Sexy. Gotta put my glasses back on talking to y'all. I notice, like, when I'm looking at the screen, I need my glasses. Like, 40 plus, you be knowing. You be knowing when you 40 plus, sexy. So, before I get into the questions that I have to answer for the men should ask these questions, but I'm going to ask them for them, and I'm going to give my opinion to the answer, basically. But before we get into that, sexy, I want to know if y'all know the 3 P's for the woman. And if y'all don't, I'm telling y'all right now. And don't forget, sexy, because we gotta, start making our points and proving our points to these men. So don't forget the 3 P's. If you know already and you like, I already knew that, I knew that, good looking. I'm glad. I wish I would have called you when I was trying to make my points to my man. But the 3 P's are, sexy, peace, partnership, and praise. That's what the 3 P's are for a woman. The man is looking for a woman that could give him peace. And y'all know what the peace is, right? Y'all not supposed to bring him no problems, no headaches, no problems, no headaches. Your presence should be a safe space for him, basically. So, peace, partnership. We already know what partnership is. Partnership is basically helping him to build, helping him to evolve, asking him when he is dealing with something, a project, whatever kind of work he does. Oh, baby, you need some help? Do you need something? Like, the last P is praise. Now, we know he want to be baby. I'm sorry, but you know these babies, they gotta be bigged up. They gotta be praised, sexy. You gotta big them up. You gotta let them know, I see you. Yes, I value you, baby. Yes, you my baby. I value you. You know, and you definitely gotta respect him. You know, that's big. So the word praise has a lot of bullets under, and that's basically what it is. They want to feel valued. They want to know that they seen, you know, and you gotta respect them. So that is the 3 P's, sexy. If you didn't know, peace, partnership, and praise. So please, when someone asks in the future, what are the 3 P's? You're gonna let them know peace, partnership, and praise. And it's kind of easy that I think about it, right? Because, like I said, baby. I'm sorry. I said it again. But if you know, you know. You know. Or you committed women out there, or you married women out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, these fools can be babies. So I can see the praise. They want to be nurtured. Like, I hear men say, don't treat me like I'm your baby. You know you want to be treated like you my baby. You know you want to be treated like that. Stop it. So, hey, sexy, let's get into the questions. If this is your first time here joining me for the segment we don't ask enough of, questions we do not ask enough of. This is my little book. I write down the questions because I can't screenshot the questions because I'm talking to my sexy crew. So, yeah. So, and I must say, I have 5 questions here today. I must say, sexy, the questions are really, really good questions. Big shout out to my cousins, my boy cousins, or my male cousins. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to my man, always. But because I'm like, it's really important, sexy. I feel like relationships work if we understand one another. Like, if we don't understand one another, how is the relationship going to work? So, of course, men don't think like women and women don't think like men. We know that, So, if we can get an understanding, I feel like that's key. So, this is important. Actually, very important. So, first question is, what do you really look for in a partner? Remember, sexy, these are men asking these questions. So, if you go on a date, your relationship is fresh, your relationship is new. These are very great questions to ask if you are a man and if you are a woman. But I want the men to know, like, these are the questions you need to ask so you won't waste nobody's time. And your time is not being wasted. So again, what do you really look for in a partner? So I would answer that, right, as like, especially at the age that I'm at, like, if I didn't have a man already, because he already knows, but if I didn't have a man, I basically would answer that question by saying, I value emotional maturity. I value emotional maturity. I need you to be emotional mature. That's the only thing about recording on your phone, sexy. You're going to get interrupted with phone calls. Sorry about that. But I value kindness, respect, someone who knows how to communicate. And when I say know how to communicate, telling me how they feel and listening but hearing the response is important to me. Y'all already know chemistry matters, yo. You gotta feel the vibes. Chemistry definitely matters. I want someone who makes me laugh. I love a man that know how to make me laugh, keep me interested. And last but not least, listens without trying too hard. Just, you hear me type vibe. Like, I feel like that's how I would answer that question if I was on a date and a man was asking me that. Like, what do I really look for in a partner? I look for emotional maturity, respect, and the chemistry and connection gotta be there. And you gotta be able to listen and hear what I'm saying. Not just act like you listening, but you ain't really taking in what I'm saying because your actions speak later that you're not taking in what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't like that. Next, again, what the man should ask the woman. How do you want to be loved and supported? Your presence gotta be there. You gotta treat me tender and sweet. After all, I'm just a girl. Like, I'm really just a girl. So you have to treat me with the tenderness and the sweetness and, give me princess type vibes. Like, I'm a girly girl for real. I'm dead serious, sexy. I come off as strong. However, I'm like really soft. Like, I know how to balance the two. And I'm really just a girly girl. So support for me means being there through all the highlights, right? But definitely staying when there's lows with no judgment. To me, it's the small gestures. thoughtful message throughout your workday. Basically, sexy, simply just showing up. Simply just showing up, being consistent with your love and your presence. That's how I would answer that question if a man was to ask me that. Like, how do you want to be loved and supported? Yeah, I need your love, your presence. I need you there. Like, I need you there. Your thoughtful messages. And not just when we having fun, when everything seems good. When we at our low moments as well, I know you will keep on. 3, what are your boundaries and deal breakers? Remember, it's the man asking us these questions, ladies, right? And men, comment down below, please. Let me know, like, are these good questions that needs to be asked so you can know how to treat this woman? Like, so you can know how to treat this female, or if you want to even be in this relationship to be able to, like, oh, I can handle that. I could do that. You might be like, I'm not with it. I don't want, nah. No. Some men is male chauvinists. Don't feel like you're supposed to be treated like a princess. So that's another story. But I feel like those are good questions for men to ask. And right off back, it's very important to ask these questions, and it's most important for you to give as the woman to all the men, whoever's asking the question, your response should be direct and your response should be honest. And that goes along to me answering the question. Because the first thing I would say is I don't want to use the word hate. Dishonesty, disrespect, and you being emotionally unavailable for me, like, are deal breakers for me. Are deal breakers for me. I need you to always tell me the truth. Don't lie. Don't lie. Like, please, that's going to take a lot away from our relationship. We probably won't even continue to move on. Disrespecting, like, no. Absolutely not. Like, these are the questions, these are the answers I would give a man. So if you know you're a rude guy and you like, she's too much for me, too princessy for me, like, I can't, then you should just keep it pushing. Because disrespect and lying is a no-no. I'm not going to chase and beg for no attention. So I need a man that's going to be emotionally available for me. Because my time, my energy, my heart, is precious. It's precious. And I'm going to say this. I give it freely. I give my love freely. But I don't give it foolishly. I give my love freely, but I do not give my love foolishly, sexy. So yeah, that's how I would answer the question. And really mean that. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, if you can't understand, then yeah, this is the relationship over here is not for you. Girly girl vibes, princess vibes. Like, I'm gonna give you your 3 P's. I need you to give me my 3 P's. 4, what do you wish men understood better about a woman? That's a great question, right? That's a great question. And remember, this is my only opinions. I'm only speaking for myself and probably some women. I can't speak for everyone, right? So, that was a good question. That question had me thinking. I'm kind of stuck, right? What do you wish men understood better about women? I would answer that on a date, and I would say that strength and softness coexist. Just because we're independent doesn't mean we don't want to be cherished. I would say emotional intimacy is just as powerful as physical sometimes. You heard? I also would add on that we just want to be heard, not fixed. I really feel like men should show more empathy instead of showing their egos. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I felt that was a great way to answer that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we definitely misunderstood in that area, like, because we are independent, I thought, and we are strong, we also, you know, they coexist. Strength and softness coexist. So I'm like, I feel like men should really understand that. 5. This is the last question for this video, sexy. But no, stay tuned because I will be doing this again in my Sunday vlog. So make sure you come back and you watch my Sunday vlog this coming Sunday because I'm doing another segment, questions we don't ask enough of. So come back on Sunday. But number 5, sexy. What are your biggest dreams or goals? Oh, I feel like men really should ask that. We all should ask that to one another. We all should ask that to one another in the beginning of dating. You definitely should know what are the biggest dreams and goals that someone has. Because somebody might say something just like outrageous and you like, man, that's a goal. She kind of outrageous. No. But, all right, so how would I answer that, right? So my biggest dreams and goals, truly, right? I want to keep growing. I want to keep laughing. I want to keep loving with an open heart. I want to explore the world. I mean, I want to explore the world. But safe things. I want to try new things, but safe new things. You know, sexy, stay curious about life. And I would love to continue to build my love with my man, grow old and gracefully, and experience them things together. Yeah. To be successful on YouTube. Yeah. Those are my dreams and goals. And I feel like that's a great question to ask on a first date. Like, I truly feel that's a great question to ask, sexy. And I feel like more communication and more listening to one another would make relationships stick and become solid. So I'm glad that I came up with segment of questions we don't ask enough of, because I really truly feel like we should ask these questions. We kind of avoid the deep conversations, and we need to have them deep conversations. So I hope I help someone out there. You dating, or you could be newly in a committed relationship and you like, damn, I never even thought about asking that. So yeah, go ask. Whether you're a man or a woman, go ask. See if that person is truly for you. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog, sexy. This was a short vlog. I wanted to drop some content on Wednesday and say hi to my sexy crew, because y'all already know the vibes. I mess with my sexy crew all the time. Y'all already know the vibes, sexy. I'm going to see y'all on Sunday. And don't forget, sexy, I'm going to be incorporating segments like this. I'm going to be incorporating segments as such, incorporated in my lifestyle daily vlogs. My lifestyle days in my life vlog. So yeah, look out for that. And Y'all already know I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all always. Y'all already know the vibe, sexy. Oh, I want to mention something else. That's right, sexy. You know what I wanted to mention to y'all? And it's actually a great series on the topics we've been talking about. I've been watching Forever on Netflix. Sexy, you gotta go watch that. Go watch Forever on Netflix. So now, when you look at the title, when you look at the caption, you probably gonna be like, this is a little youthful. Sexy, because that's what I thought when I first seen it. However, no, sexy. It's a great, great series. It's actually a series. It's actually a series, sexy, that hasn't been seen on television in years. When I say years, I mean years. It is a great series. I'm not gonna give too much of a spoiler, but it touched me in so many different ways. Of course, the love story was powerful, but what stood out to me even more was the difference in their family dynamics. You had the boyfriend side with a two-parent household, wealthy, supportive, loving. They stood together for years. Then you had the girl who name happened to be Keisha, raised by a strong black woman, strong single black mama. She worked multiple jobs just to give her daughter the kind of love and support and education, the future she didn't have, the mama didn't have. It showed me how both families leave deep marks. Some was beautiful, some was hard to watch, but all of it teaches us something about grace, struggle, and what it really means to grow up. I feel like it's a great series for the young adults and also for adults. Like, it was a great series. Yeah, I wanted my sexy crew to watch that. I thought that series was a great series. Like I said, a series that haven't been on television in a long, years. Great series. And I believe Regina King is the EP of it. I believe she was the writer, if I'm not mistaken. Comment down below, sexy, if you've seen the series on Netflix called Forever. Let me know, and we can talk about it, because I don't really want to do any spoilers, but I really feel like that was a great series. I just want to mention to my sexy crew. But yes, sexy, I'm going to end this video right here, and I'm going to talk to my sexy crew on Sunday. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of the week. And yeah, sexy, y'all already know the vibes. I love my sexy crew. Y'all stay blessed. Blessings.